Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are talking about the brand new iPad mini. Now, this is something that I was not expecting to pick up, and honestly, I was never expecting to buy another iPad mini until this latest keynote happened, and without a doubt, I think it stole the show. And this is probably the most excited I've been for a new Apple product in quite a long time. So I'm super excited to kind of open this up and let you guys know what my first impressions are of it, but I am super stoked for this. And to go along with that, I have the iPad mini Smart Folio in the white color, and then also I have the new iPhone 13 Pro Max, but I think I'm gonna save this for another video, so be sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Now, funny enough, the main reason why I picked up the iPad mini is for travel, and I actually was shooting in New York City the last 2 days. So this got delivered this morning, and I was actually shooting in New York. I had like a 10-hour shoot day, and then I just flew home. I just landed about an hour ago, so I showered, got all set up here, and now I'm recording this video right now. So it's 11 p.m. I'm really excited to get my hands on this iPad mini, and I want to record it for you guys and for the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to drop it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I definitely am going to be making a lot more content on the iPad mini, the new iPhone, and honestly just a lot of tech videos coming here soon. But let's go ahead and open this thing up because I can't wait any longer. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump right into this thing. Man, all right. The best sound there is right here. Oh yeah. All right, so the box right here looks awesome. I guess I had it upside down there, but it spells out mini, which is really sick. Man, I feel like this is gonna feel super small. Let's see. Whew. All right. Before we get to the good stuff, wow, okay. Feels kind of heavy, I don't know. Let's see what else is in the box. We got our normal documents, stuff in here, stuff that honestly no one really looks at, but Apple always includes that. Just like documentation, a little iPad mini pamphlet here, and then stickers. Honestly, I don't really ever use these, but some people really love them. Shout out to my mom. She has one of these on her car. But yeah, I don't really use these too much myself, but that's kind of what comes in here. I know some people are really interested in that, so just some basic stuff there. Now, what I like to see is it comes with the Apple 20-watt charger. Now, obviously, these chargers are starting to not come with newer iPhones and just other things like that. So I like seeing that the iPad mini still comes with this. I think they're expecting that a lot of people don't have new USB-C power bricks, maybe, that are upgrading to this iPad mini. Now, this is really exciting. The cable that it comes with is USB-C on both sides, because the new iPad mini has ditched Lightning and it's upgrading to USB-C as well, which is just a win across the board right there. So that's pretty much it. That's what comes in the box there. Let's get this out of the way. Let's make this top down look a little prettier here, okay? All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Man, this thing feels small. Let's go ahead and open it up to just get that out of the way. Whew. All right. Wow. Okay, this thing is super clean. Wow, it's tiny. Man, I really like this size though. This feels, I'm like almost laughing. This feels funny. It's so small. First thing I noticed, absolutely first thing, well, I thought I saw a scratch on my Apple logo, so that was the first thing I noticed. But the first thing is this starlight color. Some people were saying it's kind of like a mix between silver and gold. I didn't really see that on the website, but now that I have it in person, I kind of agree. It's almost like a really low opacity gold. Like if you took a gold iPad and put it at like 20% opacity, I think that's the color that you would get here. So yeah, the color, I actually love it. It's a cool switch up. I don't really like the intense golds, and I don't really like the basic silver all the time. So yeah, I'm a fan of new colors. Personally, if I could pick any color, I would go with like an army green, or an actual like matte black, like true matte black, not a space gray, a matte black or army green. Those would be like my dream colors. But yeah, the starlight, it honestly looks sick. Right there at the bottom, we have our USB-C port that I was talking about. We have speakers on either side. And then on the top, we also have speakers, which makes it that stereo speaker experience, which is super exciting. We have our power button up here that has Touch ID, which is a huge win in the mask world right now. And then the volume up and down have moved to the top up here instead of on the side. And apparently the volume up and down changes whichever orientation you're holding the iPad. So it'll change the up and down based off how you're holding it, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and turn this thing on, shall we? Now I believe it has a cool little animation here once it fires up. Oh yeah, I mean, come on, that's sick. It matches the type right on the box, come on. It's the little things, man. The little things, Apple is in a league of their own. They really are. All right, so I'm gonna set this thing up super quick and I'll catch up with you guys here in a second. All right, sick, so we got it set up and I decided to kind of start fresh with this iPad. I didn't want to carry anything over from my previous iPad Pro, which I'll talk about more about that in a future video, but I kind of just wanted to start fresh with this one. So I just had the default apps installed. But let's go ahead and open up this Smart Folio case real quick. And also I did already have an iPad Pencil, the Generation 2, which you can just click on right on the side and it starts pairing it immediately, which is super sick. Let's open up this Smart Folio here real quick. Just pull it open. Honestly, the white looks super nice. It's so clean. I don't know how clean I'm gonna be able to keep this thing. I'm gonna be honest, I think if I really enjoy using this iPad mini, I think I'm just gonna go caseless with it. I think it's gonna be able to be small enough. It can fit in pretty much any backpack or anything. And I kind of just want the freedom of having no case. So we'll see, that's what I'm saying right now, but I always end up using a case anyways. So I'm just gonna throw it in this Smart Folio here. And man, the all white looks pretty clean with the Apple Pencil on there as well. The Starlight, yeah, this looks pretty sick. All right guys, so this iPad mini is honestly sick. I really enjoy the size of it. I wasn't sure what I was going to think of it, but I like how it feels in your hand. I like how it feels to be able to type on it. And I like being able to just hold it in one hand like this. Now, you know, I am a large guy. I'm like 6'5", so I have maybe bigger hands than most people, but I think the majority of people would be able to palm the iPad mini in one hand. But I haven't had an iPad mini in a long time. I had the, I think, first generation iPad mini, and then I haven't had another one since. I've always had larger iPads. Like currently I have the 11-inch iPad Pro. And I think one reason why people hate on the iPad mini so much is because it becomes a similar size as, you know, these larger iPhones that we have nowadays. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And as you guys can see, you know, it has a case on it, but you know, it's what, maybe 3 times the size of this iPhone. So for me, I wouldn't say it's close enough that makes these redundant. But kind of on the opposite side of that, I would argue that the larger iPads like the 11-inch and especially the 12.9-inch are very redundant sizes of your actual MacBook. Now, I'm personally not a person that is ever trying to replace their actual computer with an iPad, at least anytime soon, especially with just different video and photo editing. That just is always going to be my workflow, at least for the foreseeable future, working on an actual computer. So I'm not trying to replace that MacBook with an iPad. And I'm also not trying to replace my phone with an iPad. So for me, my iPad is kind of the in-between. So I'm kind of interested to test out this iPad mini size and see how I like it for an extended period of time. So I'm excited to kind of try this thing out more this week and see how I truly feel about this size. But currently, I think it's gonna be really great for content consumption, which honestly is the main reason why I got my iPad. I want it for travel. I want it to be able to watch YouTube videos, TV shows, take notes, web browse, you know, online shop, emails. Oh yeah, and I can't forget, I'll also be using this a lot for photo editing in Lightroom as well. That's pretty much the extent of what I want out of my iPad. To me, the iPad mini is a perfect size for an additional device. It's perfect in addition to my iPhone, and I think it's gonna be perfect in addition to my MacBook as well. So I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself because I definitely am gonna be making some more content on the iPad mini here soon. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. But yeah, I think the screen looks great. I'm not missing that ProMotion at all, at least yet. I think the 60 Hertz is plenty. It looks vibrant, the screen looks bright. And yeah, from my first initial thoughts, this seems like a really good pickup, and I think I'm gonna enjoy this a lot more than my 11-inch iPad Pro. And like I said, I definitely plan on making a video maybe specifically about that in the future. So guys, let me know down in the comments below what you want to know about this new iPad mini. Is there anything you guys want me to test out on my end before you decide to pick one up for yourself? I'm gonna be using this thing a ton here in the near future and gonna be making some more content on it. So definitely let me know your guys' thoughts and questions down in the comments below. So guys, that's gonna be it for me in today's video. I am super excited about this new iPad. Like I mentioned, I don't think I've been this excited for an Apple product in quite some time. I think it's a little bit because I wasn't expecting this in the keynote, and I wasn't expecting I would like an iPad mini enough to want to purchase one again. So I think it was just a nice surprise. A lot of times we see all these leaks coming for all these events, and I didn't really see this one coming, to be honest. But guys, that's gonna be it for me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, will you please drop it a thumbs up? If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out me and the channel more than you can even imagine. And I will catch you guys in the next video very, very soon. Peace, guys. All right, time to mess around with this thing some more.